Hello and welcome, I'm Belenique. Thank you for joining me today. So in today's video we are going to be exploring the use of a Gua Sha tool. I have just recently, about a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, I have added the use of a Gua Sha tool into my morning and evening routines. A little while ago I watched Risa Does Makeup, a lovely channel that I like to follow. I'll link the video that I'm talking about, where she used a Gua Sha tool and she got some quite significant results in what her skin texture looked like. So I decided that I would like to give this a go. So I had a look on takealot.com and I found myself a Gua Sha tool. So my Gua Sha tool that I ordered is a jade stone, and I'm really enjoying this particular one. I did have another one beforehand which I dropped, which is a bit sad, but the jade stone is quite cool because what it does is it holds on to the coolness if you put it under cold water, or if you put it under warm water it also stays warm for a lot longer. So the research that I have been doing, it's been quite interesting actually. The Gua Sha tool has been around for hundreds of years, since about the Ming Dynasty. It's part of Chinese medicine, and what it does is it helps promote healthy blood flow and blood circulation wherever you use it, as well as it helps with lymphatic drainage. So I'm just going to show you my before and after pictures. These pictures are about a month apart, and you can see there's not massive changes, but you can see there is a change a little bit in the texture of my skin after a month's worth of work. I have noticed that the puffiness under my eyes has significantly decreased, which is quite cool. The Gua Sha tool is not some magic anti-aging tool. What I do think it does is, with extended use and consistency, it helps with the texture of your skin, and it just, I think, will help us age graciously. It does not get rid of fat, it just does lymphatic drainage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've been using this over the last 2 months, and maybe you'll decide that you'll also like to try one of these. So the rules of the Gua Sha tool is that you must make sure that before and after you wash your stone with warm water and soap, because obviously it's porous and you don't want there to be any buildup of dirt and grime in your tool. Another thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have got some type of cream or oil on your skin. You do not want to use this on dry skin because it pulls and it'll hurt. So I quite enjoy this brand, the SOil brand. This is the jojoba oil, and it works quite well. So what I do in the mornings, I don't use the oil. What I do is I will do my face care routine, and then once I put my moisturizer on, then I'll do a quick massage. In the evenings, however, once I've washed my face, which I have done now, and I have put a little bit of toner on just to help with the skin pulling, I will now use my oil. So I just take a pipette full of the oil and pop that on to my face. I do quite enjoy the routine and the ritual of doing this massage at night. I find that it is a very relaxing space. Okay, let me show you what I do. So, there's different sides to the Gua Sha tool, and we are going to use pretty much all of the tool. What you want to do when you use the tool is you want to make sure that your skin is pulled taut when you start. So I'm going to start on my neck, and I'm just going to hold my skin down, and I'm going to just start just above my collarbone, and I'm just going to push it up, and when I get to the top I wiggle. So what they say is when you start with the Gua Sha tool, you make sure that the majority of the tool is on your skin. You don't want to use the sharp edges and only the sharp edges on your skin. You also don't want to push too hard, but you want to just have enough pressure. And the little wiggle at the top releases muscle tension. So what I do is I go, each little area, I go 5 times. And then on my neck I do both sides, I'll show you. Okay, under my chin I'm going to use this side over here and try and keep it as flat as possible. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get into it, it really is a very relaxing space. Other side. Okay, I'm going to use this space here and I'm going to go under my chin. Okay, now I'm going to start on my face. So on my jawline, I'm going to use the heart shape with the longer portion underneath my chin. I'm going to take 2 fingers and I'm just going to hold the skin in place on my chin. You don't want to tug that the skin is moving too much, because then I think it's going to cause a bit of damage. So, oh, just a few fingers, there we go. And here we go. Next, the laser will fold. And I do each movement 5 times. Next one, the cheeks. Making sure, just to make sure that this Gua Sha tool is held flat up against my skin. And under the eyes, I'm going to use the long side here, and I'm just going to make sure that it is a very gentle massage. So I'm going to just hold my nose and very gently. And then let's go the other side. You can actually see that it looks slightly lifted than the other side. It's actually quite cool, isn't it? Let's go. Okay, now I'm going to do my nose and then my forehead. And there we go. That is my little routine. What I will now do is I will go and wash my tool and pack it away for tomorrow morning. And what I will also do is I'll just take a tissue and tissue off the oil, the excess oil, and then put my vitamin C serum on, because that's what tonight's serum is. And that's it. So there we go. That is my Gua Sha massage done, and I must say that I'm really enjoying this addition to my nighttime and morning routine. I highly recommend it. So let me know if you get yourself a Gua Sha tool. I'd love to know if you enjoy it just as much as I do. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it informative. If you did enjoy it, won't you please give me a thumbs up? And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And while you're there, ring the bell, and then you'll be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Until the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye.